How's it going, everyone? This is my gaming connoisseur, and welcome back to another game guide video of Let's Play Mortal Online 2. And today we are playing on version 1.0.0.13. Alright, so today I just want to do a more of a general video on if you're playing as a soldier, like a combat character. Now my character is going to be primarily a light infantry with magic on the side and also archery. Okay, and so I just want to cover a few things. So I want to show you just two things that I think would help you when you're traveling. So first things first, there is a auto run button in this game, so I've mapped it to G. And so when you're running and you want to look back behind you without stopping, without breaking your stride, then what you can do is let's say you want to look left, then you hold on to A and then use, let me try that again. So you move your mouse to the left, and then while you're doing that you press D. And likewise, if you want to look right, then you move your mouse to the right and you press A. So as you can see, that allows you to sort of look behind you without having to stop. Okay, so let me just show you that. So as you can see, I'm looking back and I'm not having to stop, without having to press G. And another thing I want to show you as well is, let's say you're sprinting, let's say you want to cover a long distance in a shorter amount of time and you're sprinting. Okay, so let me just sprint a little bit. Okay, and let's say let's just pretend that you're low on stamina. Let me just circle back. So let's say you're low on stamina, but you don't want to stop moving. That is, you want to continue to be moving along the direction that you were heading. Then what you can do is you can just stop. And so as you can see, when you don't have your weapon out, then your stamina does not regenerate very quickly. But if you pull out your weapon, then you notice that my stamina is regenerating at a much faster rate. Okay, so you just keep doing that, keep walking with your weapon out, and then after that you can put it back and put your weapon back, and then you can continue sprinting. So that will save you a lot of time compared to, if you had to stop and let your stamina regenerate. That would save you a lot more time. And there is a skill that you should, I think you should train up. So combat maneuvering, this skill here, it grants you 0 to 10% stamina regeneration when walking in combat mode. So, and of course, it also gives you 0 to 10% more walking speed in combat mode as well. That's momentum there. And another one, so there's a few skills underneath combat maneuvering. So you've got combat movement, a secondary, which will give you 10 to 20% stamina regain when walking in combat mode. So if you train up several of these skills in here, and another one here, blocking endurance, you get less stamina drain when you're blocking. So I think all these skills are quite useful as if you're a soldier. So okay, I think that guy's hauling stuff. Okay, so that's just two things that I want to show you that I think will come in handy if you're a combat oriented character. Now, I'm playing as a pure Tindremene, and now I personally find that the Tindremene race is it's actually quite versatile and actually quite good, in my opinion. It's actually worked very well for me. Now, of course, I think a lot of people out there would have other preferences. So another thing I want to talk about is when would be a good time for you as a new player to be heading out into the wider world. Now, there is no like a fast rule, like there is no hard rule on when you should be heading out into the world. In fact, on day one, you can be heading out. You can walk out straight away as a new character. But I think, personally, I would recommend that you spend a bit of time in the confines of the town that you live in. Oh, there's someone coming. Before you start heading out into the wider world. The reason why I say that is because if you're just starting out and you go out there and you get killed, then it's going to be much harder. I think it'll be a longer downtime before you can start heading back out. So let's say you just started out and you decide to just head straight out into the world and you get killed by either a monster or a player. Then now you can respawn and you might not feel there's much loss, but it means it'll mean that you have to re-gear yourself, and that could take a bit more because you probably won't have the resources and the spare equipment lying around in your bank. Whereas if you spend a bit of time just grinding out resources, so what I recommend is that you just grind for some resources first, so that in the event that you die, you'll be able to craft yourself a new set of gear, or you will be able to just grab one straight away from your bank. So that way you can head back out much sooner than later. And also, as a side benefit, if you grind up your resources, you'd also, let's say you spend a bit of time in the graveyard, then you'll also be building up your combat skills. And if you have better combat skills, then when you go out, you have I think you'll stand a much greater chance of survival compared to, let's say, if you were just a brand new character and you meet some creature like a monster or something. You'll stand a greater chance of surviving because you have combat skills and you have movement skills like I described earlier. So that will allow you to stay in the fight for longer and improve your chances of survival. So while I'm heading back, I'll just talk about some clade skills. Clade gifts, I should say. So my first clade gift that I selected was the soldier, which you can see gives you 25 primary skill points in combat maneuvering, which I showed you earlier, and also plus 10 in anatomy. So this is a very good clade gift to have if you're a Tindremic, if you are a Tindremene and you're deciding to be a combat character. I think this is a very good clade gift to start, to activate first, because it'll give you, it's basically, let me see how many points that is. That's basically 35 free primary skill points that you get just by activating that clade gift. And so depending on how you want to build your character out, you can choose other clade gifts. Now what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to gain a few more strength, constitution and dexterity, and a bit of psyche and intelligence. So as you can see, I've already planned out my character, planned ahead for when I activate those clade gifts that would give me extra attribute points. So that's why I say the Tindremene race is actually quite good, and I'll just show you several of the other clade gifts. Maybe I'll start from the outside. So some of these I won't be using because I've got a certain build in mind. And you won't be able to activate all of them anyway. I think you get a maximum of 20. So this one's actually really good if you're crafting. It gives you 10 skill levels in all the laws. Okay, so if you're a combat character, this is a very good place to start, and it's aptly named the soldier. So definitely, if you're looking for a race that is that allows you to do a lot of different things, that is to say, it gives you a lot more points in attributes and skills, then the Tindremene race is definitely a very good choice, in my opinion. It might not have some special abilities like the Alvarian Night Sight, which I think a lot of people would be jealous of, but if you're just looking for a character that can master many different things, then I think the Tindremene race is definitely a good choice. And in the lore, they are masters of the ancient world. I mean, they were the Tindremene Empire in the before the conflux that is in the lore, and so they were the masters of the ancient world, and they conquered pretty much the vast majority of a big portion of Myland. So that, I think it definitely builds very well into the lore. As the way the clade gifts are ordered, I think it definitely is in line with the lore. So let's just sell some of this, and yes, you can sell the loot equipment that you pick up from the undead. So if you sell all this, so you can see very quickly you can make 1 gold, 1 gold and 37 silvers. Okay, and you do also get some reagents as well. So as you can see, I've been grinding a bit of spending some time in the graveyard, so I've got 6 gold, and so it's good. It's good money, and also allows you to build up some skills and clade gifts, and so yeah, just general advice if you're playing as a combat character. So now that you can decide to do things your way. You don't have to follow what I'm saying here. But I am just giving you my take on how I went about doing things, and how I felt that it has helped me as I built my character. Oh, this guy, I saw him in the graveyard yesterday, and so he was up on the on one of the pillars in the graveyard, and he had all these undead just clamoring for him, and I think he was training his healing skills, and he did heal me when I was injured. So yeah, Gmork. I don't know how you pronounce this. Gmork or Gmork, I don't know. And he's from the Law's Hordes. I think it's a reverse spelling of horse lords. If you replace the H with the L in the ordering of the name, it would spell horse lords, but it's his guild name is Lor's Hordes, which is pretty creative. So yeah, this is where I'll leave it. It's getting dark, so I'm going to head back out again a bit after some time. But I think I will have to go for now. So thank you very much for watching, and hope that you enjoyed this video. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share as well, that would be much appreciated. And so I'll be back next time with another video, but for now, thank you for watching. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care and have a good day. Okay, this is extra footage. I managed to run into this Walking Dead general. Oh, this guy's pretty strong. Oh, good thing there's this guy Grong here. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been able to. Oh no. Oh, okay, back to. See, I don't like this whole leashing thing, because it just, you don't know when the thing is gonna leash. The creature's gonna return to the leash point. So I don't really like it. It kind of feels like it's something from a theme park MMO, and it has no place in Mortal Online 2. So since I'll okay, I'll take the silver. Let this guy have the more expensive loot, since he did most of the work. Yeah, so that's Grong and Gmork. Yeah, so he healed me again earlier on. He said he was training his leveling his healing skills. So, alright, so that was good teamwork. Yeah, so this extra footage. I'll be heading back now. I don't want to. Yeah, I do have to go. And my combat movement has gone up to 100, which is great. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.